Hello people, this is Eric Cobra and this is Let's Play The Witcher 2 Blind. Apologies about last time. I've been experimenting with the sound to make myself sound a bit clearer. And though you might argue it was a bit clearer last time, I think you can all agree I was also harder to hear. So I've been messing around with it a bit again with the way I set things up. So tell me if this is better. Or if it's just as before. Really, any feedback on the subject will be appreciated. So yeah, first we have to talk to Kimbolt, who is... was that the dude I conversed with before? Possibly. Wait, what was that? Aha. In any case, that's some way away, so, well, I'll just warp ahead. And make things easier for, well, you. Alright, the dude should be...
Stop looking at me!
right here, in fact. Alright, sonny boy, where's the money?
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out, before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this
Interesting.
matter.
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
It also allows me to punch you in the face if you
I
keep
know
this
who
up.
you are. Geralt of Rivia, Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
Yeah, I mean, you appear, so...
The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
I have it.
Show me.
I need you to promise
What?
that I'll get the letter back.
I tire of your tone, Witcher. Damn. So be it. I pledge to return the letter to you. I merely want to see this original with my own eyes. It is my seal, but the hand is forged, sloppily.
Thank you.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. We're dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. My scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
All right. I'll see what this scribe has to say.
There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Well, I don't really trust the guy, but I'd hate to falsely accuse somebody of something this serious.
Lights, quench,
Drunker than a bard.
rinse.
Won't get anything out of him. Maybe there's something about testing letters in his notes.
Wonderful people you have here, Kimbolt. Wonderful people.
I don't know any of these substances. Best not written.
Calling me sauced? Nah, I'm clear of mind, like a cormorant.
Oh boy. As kind of my good lord, my summons my chord, my good lord heeded keenly, my good. As kind of... Those wishing to conceal the true contents of the missives from third parties often resort to penning their letters with invisible ink. A message set down in this manner becomes visible only when the document is treated with a substance that reveals the writing. Some use invisible ink as a dye, soaking entire pages in it instead of using it to write. The recipient of a message thus treated can confirm its authenticity by applying a substance that will turn the page-specific color, usually blue. The page had been soaked in a substance will turn blue when treated with the activator. The activator's composition must be kept secret, but offer it here in encrypted form as a reminder. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will affect events. To reveal the truth by lies the form guano into piss transformed. Oh my god, why are you doing this to me?
Young alchemist, do as you order. Dash it to water.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies.
Okay. Light, rinse, quench. Wait.
How did it go?
Light, quench, shit, rinse. I guess this will be light, quench, shit. What would be rinse then? Oh, that must be the vapors. Alright, so.
Gotta be careful with this.
Quench.
A bit of water.
Shit.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And
Wait for it to dissolve. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye.
okay, light, quench, shit, rinse. Well, this is burnt, so maybe that's light. Or is it something that is light? Yeah, I'm sure of the quench and the shit. The two others. Maybe rinse is the vitriol oil. Maybe the light is the... But does that make sense? Light? It can't be this, because I haven't added anything to it yet. I mean, capturing the vapors. Maybe I want. Maybe the quench is the vitriol oil, and light is the copper. Maybe it's like because this is burnt, so therefore it's light, as a light up, lit up, maybe. Because you light the candle. I know this is a bit of a gamble. I got a couple of letters, so if we go dude, maybe that will work.
A little burnt lime. Gotta be careful with this. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. A bit of water. Damn, destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful.
Okay, I really need to think about this for a moment. Be right back.
And quench it with
I
water.
think it is.
Add bird guano to that, heat it, then capture the vapors and run them through cold water to obtain the final substance. All right, let's try this on Kimbold's letter.
Alright,
I need to make the substance.
so... Light was indeed the whole burnt lime thing. Quench was water, as I figured out before, and shit is of course guano. And then it's the whole vapor thing. That's rinsing.
A little burnt lime. A bit of water. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
Of course it is.
Wait for it to dissolve. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbold had nothing to do with this.
Alright. Well, we proved it. So, the guy was innocent. Well, of this at least. Alright, Kimbold, you're off the hook.
Slayer.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
Young, capable, handsome.
Yeah. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Lochween, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Suspicious.
Suggesting Maravel's a traitor.
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow.
But
Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
alright. I would be happy to shit all over some politics, but why?
You need a Witcher to do this?
Do not underestimate Count Maravel. He does not employ common scoundrels, and I don't intend to either.
So I'm an uncommon scoundrel?
Sound familiar?
A pretentious, invented name. Belongs to a bard or a mummer, I'd say. But you wouldn't need my help with either of those, so I'll venture a guess. Maravel entrusts his correspondence to a mage.
I knew you were suited to this task. The magic barrier placed over the city mutes all forms of high magic, preventing Lash from contacting Shillard remotely. He nevertheless remains dangerous. During the times of the previous conclave, I believe he was caught practicing black magic. He faced execution, but that louse Maravel saved him.
How do I locate this messenger?
Look for my man Aldrich by the fountain here in the camp. He'll point the mage out to you.
Okay.
All right, I'll look into it.
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Huh.
Bloody wonderful day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
Can I ask you something? What are you doing here?
They're gonna re-establish the Conclave. I didn't expect so
Gather
many
your gear.
Temerians to show up for the
We're
ceremony.
off to hunt.
We're not here for some magic pomp and circumstance. This is about celebrating a new order in the Northern Kingdoms.
Is that so?
Your kind doesn't understand this yet, but your life is about to change. Forever.
My kind.
Wanderers and scoundrels. People, and I use the term loosely, without loyalty or country. People for whom coin is the law and everything's for sale.
You do realize I have a code, right? At least I think Geralt's got one.
What'll happen to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia I hear in your voice? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack with the royal advisor? Whichever it may be, spare me your courtesy. You don't care a lick about my country.
I know what I care about. That's why I asked.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest, out of remembrance for him.
And because you need my
See
help.
much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Whoever that one was, to me, he was just like you.
I didn't kill Foltest. That's just one of the things that makes us different.
Really? What else? Honor? Principles?
I'm a witcher. I don't kill humans for coin.
Are you certain it's not just a question of price? Tell me, Geralt. What were you doing at Foltest's side that unfortunate day?
Triss Marigold. I was there for her.
In that case, you killed many for that woman. I hope she was worth it. You're a paid thug. Even if you refuse to acknowledge it. That murky set of principles, values call them. You cast them in the nearest corner when the price is right.
I'm not for sale.
I'm not talking about coin, Witcher. As a freak, you want what you're most often denied.
And with this?
Camaraderie, respect, love. It is for those things that you scale walls and murder innocents. That is your price.
They say there are no innocents at war.
Indeed. At war, there is but the cause you fight for, a higher calling. Though they also say war is a refuge for the cursed, an asylum for those stripped of heart and soul.
A higher calling. Beautiful concept. Except I remember the knights who stormed Lavalette Castle. High-born men fighting atop high walls. They were out to kill for fame, fortune, and pure enjoyment. I was also at Vergen, where simple soldiers went into battle clutching false relics to their breast, knowing that death awaited them if they deserted.
They owed it to their king.
If there's one thing I love about being a Witcher, it's that I never have to draw my sword on someone else's command.
I tire of this discussion, Witcher. Get to the point or leave.
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure why he was at Foltest's side. But he seemed to be there for Triss and wanting to support her, so...
Slayer.